just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca the Diva. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. Please, if you have not already done so, hit the subscribe button. And when you do that, please hit the post notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, if YouTube is not bugging and tripping and bugging, you'll get notified. Also, please share this video with any and everybody, because sharing is caring. And we don't tell any secrets over here on this channel. No, we tell everything, and I do mean everything. Like the video. I'm a whole vibe. You don't like me anyway, so hey, why not like the damn video? And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Please make sure you like the damn video, and make sure you still subscribe to my channel. You know how we do over here. I am currently working, but I'm on lunch, so I'm on lunch. I just not to finish eating. I just made myself a honey smoked turkey sandwich with some spinach, tomato, black olives, oil and vinegar, and mayo. I'm trying not to spend so much money on outside food this week, considering that next weekend me and baby girl are going on a little mini vacay to the beach here in North Carolina, so I want to have as much available money as possible. Yeah. So I'm gonna just try to get as much in as I possibly can. I don't even know where to begin. So we got a lot to unpack. So I'm gonna first and foremost begin with a little celebrity tea. This world is just crazy. So I don't know, for those of you who watch Power, the show that comes on Starz Network, created by 50 Cent, the rapper. So I've been watching Power since about day one, and they have the spinoff, which is Power Book 2 Ghost. So in both the series, as a young actor, Michael Rainey Jr. Love the kid, great actor. He went on, I guess, like a streaming podcast of a dude named Ty Lil. Never heard of him. I'm not into the young kids podcasts and streamings and all of that. The only one that I do know of, and I don't even follow him, I just know he's kind of famous, is Kai Cenat. But as far as anybody else, girl, I don't know. So basically, he showed up at the dude's streaming, and there was a bunch of people there. I guess the host's friends, family, whatever. And the host's sister was fanned out over Michael Rainey Jr. So she gave him a hug, and she's all over the boy. And then at one point, I only seen a snippet of the video really one time. She grabs his private area, and everybody saw that was in the room, basically, that was standing with Michael. And they was like trying to laugh it off. And then at some point, I guess Michael became kind of like, yo, that wasn't cool type shit. You feel me? Probably more so embarrassed than anything because he looked it embarrassed. And he left, and the host, I guess, tried to downplay it at first, but then realized the seriousness of what his sister did. And I feel like then a lot of people are like choosing a lot of different sides. And like Michael himself came out and spoke on the situation, and he said that, he's gonna take serious action against the young lady, I guess, because if it was the roles were reversed, if it was him groping a young lady, he would have probably been arrested, and that's a true statement. I don't know why, when it comes to females taking advantage of men, it's so watered down and downplayed. SA is SA. Period. Whether it happened, whether it didn't happen, whether you think something happened, it is what it is. And she clearly, in front of the cameras, did what she did to that poor boy. And that ain't cool. He's there for a reason. Not to get groped on. So I support him in any decision that he wants to make to prosecute. I fully, support him in that, because no, that's not why he was there. If you were interested in a young man, pull him to the side when the show's finished, like, hey, I like you a lot, here's my number, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I just, I felt bothered by that. How some people could just downplay that, because being assaulted is being assaulted. Either which way you want to say it. He could have been sitting there in some boxer shorts and a tank top, and it's not her job to touch that young man. Period. And that's all I'm going to touch on about that. If y'all want to leave a comment down in the comment section, you can. If not, it is what it is. Next, order of Mamiana motherfucking business. I tell you, last night, I'm doing what I do. And I think I had took a little nap earlier in the evening. So when I do that at night times, I don't really be too sleepy and tired, but I do. At nighttime, after I cook dinner and whatever, I try to use that time to catch up on all of my YouTube news and TikTok stuff and all of that. So I was watching one of the reactors that I normally that I normally watch. And she all of a sudden said that Jasmine was on live stream with Ming and Chrissy. I was like, wait, what's I'm searching? So I went to my other phone and put in reality of Ming, and sure enough, Ming had the live stream on her channel. Because I checked Chrissy's channel and it wasn't a live stream. I checked Jasmine's channel, who had just got finished throwing a tissy fit again on Olivia. Jasmine is so bent out of shape that Olivia had spoke on Jasmine's second baby daddy, Chris, on how he SA'd one or more of her children. Now, that is a serious accusation. But I'm going to say this. Olivia was not the first one to ever say that or bring it up. Period. When Jasmine and Chrissy were getting into it, Chrissy mentioned something to that fact, but she said, let me shut up, because I could say a whole lot more. Okay? Other people who have watched Jasmine's videos, watched Jasmine on live streams, watched how Chris's actions is with her girls specifically, have came to that he's doing something to them girls. Because it seems like from day one, he was not interested in being the man of the house and being that father role model for her only son at the time, which was Aiden. the twin boy. You always see him holding either Amaya's hand or Ava's hand. So whether he did something or whether he didn't do anything, I personally feel he needs to come out. Yeah, he don't do social media, what the fuck ever. These are serious accusations. He needs to come out and say, yeah, you know what? And he doesn't even have to do it on Jasmine's channels. He can create his own channel, do his own thing, and be like, hey, look, this is what went on. This is what didn't go on. I'm not like that. Potato, potato. To clear his name. Jasmine is going too hard in the paint trying to say that it didn't happen, because you don't want to know something. The moment that situation would have came up, I would have took all 4 of my children. I would have questioned them individually. I would have questioned them all together. Once I was satisfied that nothing happened, I personally wouldn't speak on that shit no more. And I would question the nigga too, like, not for nothing, my nigga, but did you do something to one of my girls? Off the record. And then I wouldn't speak on it. I wouldn't be yelling and screaming on it. I wouldn't be threatening to imaginary beat people up. Jasmine, you cannot fight. Bitches that know how to fight and fight real good don't do all that hollering and screaming to the camera. Because that's all that shit you were doing last night, disrespecting that girl's mama, that was unnecessary. We all know that Liv is pussy. And you just proving our point that you pussy right along with that bitch. Like, I'm a gangster bitch. I does this for real. I beat bitches up for real. It is what it is. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Crippled and all, walking with a limp and all. I will fuck a bitch up if I had to. Especially over my fucking kids. So, I'm not understanding what's all of this about. You so-called know where the bitch live. Get in your vehicle and go drive to her, bam on her door, snatch her out her house and beat her ass. If not, shut the fuck up, because we tired of hearing all of that yelling and screaming in the camera. And if you so-called sent her a cease and desist, which was not a legal document, mind you, and it's not going to hold up in court. You want to know why it's not going to hold up in court? Because you sent the warning, which was the cease and desist, which anybody can draw that up. But then you go behind the warning and continue to harass the person who you stated that was harassing you. Make that motherfucking make sense, because it doesn't to me at all whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense at all. You keep worrying about what she's doing and what she's saying. And then also you keep throwing out the issue that Zolo was her baby daddy. Bitch, we all know Zolo is her baby daddy. She wasn't really on no other person's body at the time that child could have possibly been conceived, unless she totally kept it a secret, which I doubt, because she don't keep secrets well. So we all been knew that Zolo is her baby father. And your point, what's it to you? You must like the nigga, because you worried about it so much. Because you going to keep saying that he is. She going to keep saying that he's not. He hasn't really said anything, like the coward and ass nigga that he is. So it is what it is. One of these days the truth will come out. And like people were saying, you only did that shout out for Zolo to be a messy ass bitch. You didn't do it because you needed the money. Because if that's the case, why only Zolo? If you really need money like that, you're going to be doing shout outs all the time, 24/7. You only do shout outs once in a blue moon. And 9 times out of 10, when you do advertise for shout outs, you're really in need of some cash to be doing that. So you only shouted him out because you knew it would have ruffled Liv's feathers, which I personally felt. I didn't see her live or whatever or reaction to it, but I think she could have gotten a little bit mad, because if it was me, I would have got a little bit more angrier than what she did. Like, dead ass. But all of that last night was uncalled for. And then I just want to know how Ming and Chrissy got implemented into the situation. And I feel like Ming and Chrissy wasn't there to be genuine to Jasmine. They were there more so as to say, ha ha, bitch, I told you. They told you from the beginning, leave that dumb bitch alone. The same bitch who said you did cocaine in Houston. The same bitch who called CPS on all of y'all bitches. Leave her alone. You that hard up for a friend that you had to befriend the enemy. And you see how that fucking turned out. You so hard up for a friend that you see how this all turned out. You the only one in the situation looking dumb and stupid, because we already knew Liv is dumb and stupid. But now you looking dumber and stupider along with the hoe. Like, I'm not really understanding. I'm so not understanding. And throughout that whole live stream, Chrissy looked like she really wasn't fucking with you like that. But she was doing it because she a down ass bitch for me. And when Tea Time got on there and questioned you about the men that you have in your life that are basically those type of people, pedophiles basically, and sexual assaulters, if you mean, what I did notice was how you went hard in the paint to protect Philip. Talking about, oh, I don't want to bring up, that other person. Talking about Asia, the baby mama. Asia resurfaced yesterday. She posted a picture of herself in her community tab before any of this shit even arose yesterday. Asia, because she ain't posted in a long time. So she resurfaced yesterday. So what Jasmine need to understand is you can't keep people off the internet. You don't own the fucking internet. You don't own YouTube. So you cannot keep people off the internet. You can't tell people what they can and cannot say. That's not left up to you, Jasmine. People can say whatever they want about you, about your kids, especially about your kids. Want to know why? Because you bring your children into the mix. You put your children out on front street so people can make a mockery of them. So people can talk bad about them. You do that. You do that. And when your children grow up to really, really understand and really search the internet, they're going to fucking hate your guts for exploiting them the way that you've exploited your own fucking kids. Like, let's be really realistic here. You've exploited your kids, your own damn self. Whether you realize that you're doing it or not, you are. You give people reasons to talk about your kids. How unkempt they look. They look like you're on drugs, dad's on drugs, and y'all don't care about them kids. Every time they get on the internet, they looking bad, uncared for, disheveled. But you worried about a bitch talking about you said that somebody essayed them? If you didn't say it, don't worry about it. Leave that alone and leave Olivia alone. Block Olivia out of your life and continue on with your life. But you like drama. Like Olivia called you an internet bitch. You run to the internet for every single fucking thing. And then want to cry wolf when things don't go your way. And sitting up there in that live stream last night, pretending like you didn't know what House of Virginia was. Like, you cannot possibly be that dumb and that slow. Then, when Tea Time pointed it out that you said that Chrissy had HIV, then you recalled, oh yeah, I didn't say it, but I went along with it. And the next time, if I was Chrissy, if the next time I saw you, I would punch you right in your motherfucking mouth and knock some sense into your motherfucking brain stems, as pea brain that you are. Because going along with it, like a little teenager, is just as worse as you starting that whole rumor. Like, come on now. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. You let motherfuckers influence you like that, then you're not fully grown up. You playing grown up at this point. I don't get it with you. You're a follower, not a leader. And that's why you will never have anything. That's why you'll never keep a man. And that's why your kids are going to grow up to fucking hate you. Because whether you realize it or not, Ming and Chrissy ain't your friend. Y'all may have hashed things out behind the scenes, which is fine. Friends need to do that. Friends should do that. Especially when y'all fall out over bullshit like y'all fell out over. Because I feel like whatever y'all fell out over, it was bullshit. You know, Ming and Chrissy were mad because you befriended Liv. Which, at the end of the day, you're a grown-ass woman. If that's what you felt like you needed to do, then that's what you felt like you needed to do. But I got a few more minutes before it's time for me to clock in. I just had to give my reaction. I just think the whole thing was motherfucking funny. The whole thing was fucking funny, if you ask me. Like, all of it. And like I said, I stayed up for the most part of it. I went to bed maybe about 4:45 because I knew I had to get up to work today. School is out, so I don't have to wake up at 5:30. I can stay. I set my first alarm at about 8:15 and my second one about 8:45. So I was able to get up around 10 after 8 and get myself together. And I'm working now. Like I said, my lunch break is almost over. It's time to go back to rowing boats with the rest of the slaves. But leave your comment down below. Please, please, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. And please, please, please like the video. And I will see y'all in the next video. My next video, I have a Bath and Body Works haul for you guys. It is their semi-annual sale. They have one in June and one in December, so it's their semi-annual sale. And I did get a couple of things and I want to share. But until next time, guys, bye.